Well, welcome back. For those of you, not us, those of you watching us on WDIO in Duluth, first of all, hello, thanks for watching. You're going to recognize today's Watch, Read, Listen guests.
That's right. Baihly Warfield is the host of The Lift, which follows Twin Cities Live. Their segments are also on WDIO's website and on their YouTube channel.
Now, she's been on our show before a few times, but never shared her picks for what she's watching, reading, and listening to. Baihly joined us now from Duluth. Hey, Baihly.
Hi, Baihly.
How are you?
Hi, guys. Happy Tuesday. It's good to be with you.
We're so excited to have you. Okay, how are things going at the Lift right now? Hot up there?
Oh, things are great. You know what? It's been a little cool in Duluth, actually, this week, which I think a lot of people are welcoming, but the heat is coming our way this weekend. I know that for sure.
Okay, all right. Well,
let's jump into what you are watching. Some might find this hard to believe. You're watching Jaws for the first time. Never mind that it's the 50th anniversary.
Okay. I know. So I am awful at movies. So this was the hardest category for me to pick something for because I just don't really watch a lot of TV or movies or anything unless it's NFL football in the fall and winter. But so we were talking in the newsroom about the 50th anniversary of Jaws, and one of my coworkers is a huge movie buff. He does movie segments on The Lift. His name is Michael, and he is just always totally just can't believe that I haven't seen any of these movies. So he said, okay, you have to see Jaws. So I'm going to host a watch party for it. So we all went over to his house. They had themed beverages. They had themed snacks. They had this like seaweed popcorn mixture.
Fun.
They had buffalo chicken dip with little tortilla chip fins sticking out. Super cute. That made it really fun. And I finally watched Jaws. And you know what? I was impressed. I felt like I was skeptical about how the special effects would stand up to today's standards from 50 years ago, but I thought they were pretty good.
Okay, I have to admit, Baihly, I have never seen Jaws all the way through.
Oh, Kelly Hansen.
I too, and I love movies. I think I may be even questioning the special effects as well. But if
this is one of Spielberg's classics,
you've seen this.
It's so good. I mean, he toes the line with suspense, where it's not showing all that gore, even though it's a mechanical shark. It is very realistic. Some people afraid to go in the bathtub after watching this. But real quick, assignment for both of you. On Netflix, watch The Shark Whisperer next. It's about Ocean Ramsey. Ooh. She's trying to flip the narrative. She swims without a cage with sharks. A great white shark. She's touching him.
What?
Her. Yes, to try and show the opposite of Jaws, that they're not monsters.
All right.
So that's your assignment.
Let me know when you watch it, Baihly, okay? And I'll watch it with you. All right.
I'll add it to my list.
Okay, let's talk about what you are reading right now. What is that?
Yes, I love to read, so I always have a minimum of, 1 or 2 books going. But one of my favorites that I've read recently was Educated by Tara Westover. It is a memoir, but it reads like fiction. I was totally sucked into this book about her family, super conservative, living in Idaho. Her father thinks that the end of times is coming at any moment. They're kind of survivalist in that way. And her breaking out of that very compressed family situation and getting an education at Cambridge and here in the U.S. and just how that opened her eyes to the world. I was totally fascinated by it and really inspired by the people who saw something in her and encouraged her to pursue this education and to leave this community and make something more of her life. And yeah, so that was super inspirational and highly recommended.
It is a great book, and I like how you described that it's a memoir, but it reads as fiction, because I was reading it thinking it was fiction for a very long time. I go into books sometimes not reading anything or knowing anything about it, but I agree. It is a wonderful book. Okay, our last one. What are you listening to right now?
So this is related to another book that I read. It was one of my favorite books of 2024, which was The Comfort Crisis by Michael Easter. And he also has a podcast called 2% with Michael Easter. He's a health writer. He does a lot for Men's Health magazine. And he does this podcast. And there was recently an episode about women's strength training and building muscle and how that makes a difference in just the longevity of your life and the overall health of your life. And I thought it was totally fascinating. Now, I'm not going to pretend that I have big muscles. I'm not Kristen Habrick here.
Oh,
She is very strong, Bailey.
I know you're way more fit than me, Kristen.
no. This is just about being active, right?
Yes, but it's super interesting, especially because I'm in my 30s, and that is when, we start to lose muscle mass bit by bit. I think it's like 8% or something of your muscle mass starts to decline, and it improves immunity. There were some fascinating stats in this podcast about cancer outcomes for people who have more muscle versus fat on their bodies. It's good for your metabolism. All of this, it was really inspirational to get active, for sure.
And you're wearing a weighted vest. We just saw.
Props for that.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. So that's a big theme of the book, The Comfort Crisis, and he talks about it a lot in his podcast too, is rucking, and the idea of just carrying extra weight on your body, because that is what humans did as we were evolving, is we carried extra weight. We had to do that to survive. And so I got a weighted vest actually from my mother-in-law for my birthday, and I love wearing it on walks. It just gives you a little extra workout on just a casual evening walk that I like to go on.
Yeah, Bailey,
Definitely.
we are so glad you could join us.
Great to chat with you.
Love all your recommendations. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it.
You bet. We'll see you guys at the fair.
Okay. Oh, we'll see you there.
Count on it.
All right. You can follow Bailey's show, The Lift, on Facebook to stay connected with the Northland. You can find them at The Lift WDIO, and we are back right after this. Stick around.
TCL's Watch, Read, Listen is presented by Chu Vision Institute. Dr. Chu is a world-renowned surgeon providing the most vision solutions in Minnesota. Contact them today to find out why more Minnesotans are choosing Chu Vision Institute.